I'm using the same worksheet. I'm trying to insert that pivot table in the same sheet. So I have taken product, amount and country. So this is what I wanted to be achieved. I wanted to find out what is the sum of the amount on based on country basis. So there's a one achievement is over. So you sort by right clicking on that, and smallest to largest and largest to smallest. So in the in the place of country filter, instead of selecting that France, you can select all, and which will give that all country list and sum of the amount, and summarize and count how many apples are there, how many banana are there. So according to that criteria which I've created, and this is the two-dimensional pivot table. I'm inserting that pivot table, and according to the query, so I used to pull down columns, and the countries is to the row, and amount in the sum value. So this is two-dimensional pivot table, and insert one pivot chart. So in this criteria, I have to achieve the group pivot table items. Click and drag the product in the row wise, amount in the value wise. So I have to group. So just you right click and do group, and again right click and make that as a group one. By selecting those areas, just you group it. So I have group 1, group 2, group 3. So now it's grouped. Now I have to group the dates, amount, date, country we have. So insert pivot table, like quarterly I am supposed to insert the pivot table. Take the date in the row wise, months and amount. So here if I wanted to achieve the quarter wise, do directly right click and make that group in the quarter wise or days wise or month wise as you wanted to have. So in this case I used to select that quarters and click OK, then which will convert into quarter wise. Quarter 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever date list in that table which is converted into quarter wise. And next one is multi-level pivot table. So just click and drag the product list in the row wise, sorry, countries, then categories. Category and country is supposed to be in the row wise, and select that amount in the values wise. Now I have to achieve. like a fruit wise means the items wise. Just drill down means use that category in the up above the list in the row wise. It's converted. Next you go for multi-value fields. So this is the preview in the right side. Row labels sum of amount and percentage. I have to find out what is a percentage and as well as amount. So insert the pivot table in the same sheet area and click OK. Now I have to achieve the country you take. So this right click, show value as. If I wanted to percentage and select the percentage, so that sum of amount will convert it into grand total percentage wise. See that. Now again, if I wanted to have one more amount column, just again right click and do in that area. So this is how it works, and place it in the order, top order and bottom order, then which will format in the back and forth. So this is our next multi report filter fields. Select and insert the pivot table. Make ensure what and all I'm using for filter button. Product and countries I have selected for the filter button, and I used order IDs for rows and sum of amount for values. So select whatever the product you wanted to have and you just use it. The same thing which I have achieved as of as the display is showing. Now I have to find out the frequency distribution using this data. Insert pivot table, click OK. Amount in the row wise, amount in the values, and do right click and make group, and you can select like the frequency wise I wanted to have. Start at 1 and 10,000. Click OK and see. So 1 to 1000, 1000 to 2000. So like this we have, and insert that pivot table means chart. Next, this pivot chart, insert pivot table, pivot chart existing. and select the country list whichever you want. Click OK, and which is showing that United States values. Then use the filter button in the pivot chart. There's a pie chart what I'm using for this. If you don't want, just click and drag to the fields list and see it works. So here I'm using slicers including pivot chart. So I select the insert category of the slicer. The moment if you click that product list and country list, which will show you that filter data as you wanted to have. So here I have to use the formula. So how I can use the formula like a calculated field. Let's see once. Right click, value field, and you convert that into sum of tax wise. Insert calculated field and select the tax. The formula here I supposed to be entered. Equal if open bracket, then amount, insert the field greater than 1 lakh, comma 3%, then again insert that amount, close. So click OK. Now see the tax. So against on the 3% tax I have added. This calculated items. So again I have to use the formula 3% in this case. Using that Australia and New Zealand, using the two countries, and I have to add 3% of formula. I use the name ocean and I'm using formula. Select Australia and select New Zealand. Yeah, that's it. The same thing I'm having that value.